Welcome back to the Yoyogi First Gymnasium here. Day 3, the round of 16 at the Japan Open, and we turn our attention to men's singles. Promoted from the qualifiers, Koki Watanabe will be another home crowd favourite, and today he faces the Malaysian Tze Yong. And it's a pretty difficult section of the men's singles draw, which saw Tsuneyama steal the number 2 seeded slot from Anthony Ginting yesterday, but Lakshya Sen had too much class and too much speed earlier today, who takes his place in the quarterfinals. Watanabe beat the poster boy here in Tokyo, Kenta Momota, yesterday. Vitasan versus Nishimoto. Mouth-watering. Jonathan Christie in action as well. It's all to play for in this bottom half. Tokyo crowd here will be very pleased with the amount of Japanese performers out on court number 1. Smiles on the faces, people sitting back, relaxing, looking comfortable, and watching the fastest racket sport in the world. Koki Watanabe out first. After that terrific effort yesterday against Momota. It took 3 games. And if he keeps this up, he won't have to be promoted from qualifiers for much longer. Some good performances of late from him. Tze Yong in straight games yesterday against Lo Kian Yu. That was a good performance. He's got 2 titles to his name on the World Tour. The Orléans Masters in 2019, 4 years ago, and the Swiss Open this year, Watanabe, beating Xiao Tianchen in the final. First meeting between these two.
This side. Let's see. Receive.
And Tze Yong, very decisive after winning the toss of the coin to elect the side of the court. So he wants to play into that slight drift as we open the match. Our 4th Japanese men's singles player currently in the rankings. Impressive as a junior. Bronze at the World Junior Championships in 15 in Lima and 2016 in Bilbao. 24-year-old now, Koki Watanabe. 5'5" in height. From Koshigaya in Saitama, Japan. 33 in the rankings, climbing steadily. Spent a whole month at the dizzy heights of 32 in the rankings just a couple of months back. And there's that result, 75 minutes it took on court 2 yesterday afternoon against Kenta Momota. Still struggling to find his former greatness. Tze Yong's 23 years old, 5'11" in height. From JB, Johor Bahru, the South Malay Peninsula of Malaysia. 21 on the rankings. Just outside of the top 20, but he's getting closer. And a solid performance yesterday against a slightly ropey-looking Lo Qianyu. He wasn't at his best for sure on court 1 yesterday morning. And Tze Yong, one of the few players who's got a positive record against Victor Axelsen, interestingly enough. But they've only had one meeting, so it's pretty unfair to give him that credit just yet, as we take a look at our service judge and our umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Koki Watanabe, Japan. And on my left, Tze Yong, Malaysia. Tze Yong to serve. Love all. Play. Oh! Service over. 1. Love.
Pretty slow start yesterday for Tze Yong. Came back really strongly against Lo Qianyu. Seemed to really grow in confidence as the game progressed.
Service over. 1. All.
On the court court, women's singles.
Terrific defense. He's found the line, Watanabe.
Service over. 2. 1.
Been a pretty good summer for Koki Watanabe so far. Best result, possibly that quarter-final in Canada.
3. 1.
Taking Li Shifeng to a third game. It was a terrific match, both men giving it their all. Watanabe just ran out of steam against big hitting Li Shifeng in pretty fast conditions. Tough one to call, Steen. I'm not sure whether
4. 1.
either man really has realistic sights on the final this week.
It's difficult to say, but both have something that they can focus on. Tze Yong, like you mentioned, has defeated Victor Axelsen this year. Yesterday, Lo Qianyu. So clearly getting better and better. And Koki Watanabe with his win in Swiss Open, unexpected win there. And also his performance in Canada, as you said, where he held a match point against Li Shifeng, who went on to play the final against Lakshya Sen. So
4.
yeah, it's not easy to call, as most of the times when Koki Watanabe is playing, he's at a deficit in terms of reach, but an advantage in terms of speed of movement. So it's going to be really interesting.
5. 3.
Tze Yong looking casual, not just in that defensive shot which hit the net, but in the way he's picked up the shuttle and walking around the court now. He's a slow starter, we saw it yesterday. And his pace really increased as things got tight towards the end of the games.
Service over. 4-6.
Relaxed looking character in Tze Yong.
Service over. 7-4.
Late decision from Watanabe, but quality shot.
Yeah. It's a long rope to cover there for Watanabe.
Tremendous cross block, yeah. Lovely technique.
Koki Watanabe. Okay. Thank you. Back on. Service over. 5-7. Six, 7.
Good save again from Tze Yong. Good lead.
Yeah. Got lured into the flat game exchange there. Tze Yong.
8-6.
And already we're witnessing a better quality of match than yesterday's performance against Lo Kian Yu. It was winners and errors all the way through. Quite frustrating, especially for Lo Kian Yu. Very different opponent today in Koki Watanabe.
Looks a little bit tensed.
6.
Tze Yong.
Just wide.
Service over. 7-9.
Good shot. Keeping it together nicely.
9.
Tze Yong here. I'm glad he is not entered into mixed double with the Korean women's singles player Tze Yong, because that would be, I mean, I've got really troubles, I'm sure that I'm not mistaking pronunciation, and I think I am sometimes. I apologize for that in advance.
Yeah, my broken Asian accent too. I was listening to Jill Clark wrap up last night, and she mentioned Tze Yong, and I thought, wait, Tze Yong wasn't on court 1, and I realised she meant this man.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they should get together and have children, and call one Tze Yong, some version of the same name. But like Steen says, I'm sure if we were to pronounce them correctly, we'd be miles away.
Tze Yong challenges top in.
Challenge here from the Malaysian.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
We've seen a lot of good calls by the line
Interval.
judges in this tournament so far.
Yeah, this one keeps their job for another day. 3 points, the lead at the mid-game interval, 11-8 to Watanabe.
Kayak semuanya mau cepat ini sekali-sekali ini sini aja cepat sedikit, tak kayak semuanya mau cepat kayak defend apa masih agak pressure lebih relax sedikit.
Point 1, 20 seconds. Point 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. (11-8). Play.
So Watanabe off to the slightly better start in terms of the scoreboard, but encouraging signs as well from Tze Yong so far. Two fast men, and Watanabe
Applying a lot of pressure on his opponents, Koki Watanabe. Unless he's trailing, that's sort of self-explanatory. But the thing is, he doesn't play a little bit of a slow clear or a slow-paced drop shot or anything. Whenever he's in a position, he likes to put pressure on his opponent, consistent pressure, and I think that's a really, really good plan, given his disadvantage in terms of reach.
On the court 2, women's singles,
Some good deceptions from the front court as well, the Japanese.
Oh, there's one. Brilliant.
And it looks like he can't really read these smashes.
13.
Tze Yong,
8.
look at that. He's not really close to it. It seems like he has no idea whether it's going to go right, left, or at the body.
Super fast.
That stays in.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-13.
Yeah, you're right, Steen. He's a very positive player, isn't he?
Good shot. Good little deception there from Tze Yong.
10-13.
I think that's super important if he can have small disguises in his shots, keep Watanabe guessing. Then the court becomes big suddenly.
Took that early.
Fantastic defense from the Malaysian. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm sitting here with the sense that even though he's been a little bit tensed, I think he's not in panic in any way, and I have a feeling that he could go on a roll.
He looked exactly the same yesterday against Lo Kian Yu, in fact. I think he went 8-1 down in the first and 6-love down in the second and won them both.
Yeah.
And he just started a bit, like you say, he almost looks a bit nervous, a bit tense, a bit slow and unsure. But actually, he's warming up. And we saw injections of pace towards the end of the games, which we hadn't seen at the start yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot.
Wonderful.
Service over.
Lovely play from Watanabe. And there's nothing wrong with the length. That's simply a brilliant
14,
shot.
11.
So fast on his feet, Watanabe. Oh, he's done it again. Brilliant defense from Tze Yong.
Service over. 12.
Koki Watanabe
14.
doing nothing wrong here.
It's two good saves from could easily have been 16-10. Watanabe. We've been a totally different game.
Service over. 15-12.
And from Watanabe's point of view here in this phase of the match, super important to maintain the patience, be willing to work really, really hard.
Tze Yong challenges caught in.
What a slow reaction. I think the line judge herself perhaps unsure. Hawkeye being called upon for help once again. Yeah, plumb on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 16-12. Play.
So Tze Yong now out of challenges.
Excellent. Super quick on his feet. Koki Watanabe.
17-12.
This one does go long.
Service over. 13-17.
Took some guts to leave that after being wrong on the previous occasion. Good shot.
Well, was that tons of slice or was that a miss hit? It just seemed to die.
No, that was a slice.
17.
That was deliberate.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Okay. So
You can also see that if he's not put under pressure, then
okay, thank you.
he's
Back
got
on
the
court.
shots to trouble Watanabe, but that's what you got to figure out as an opponent. What kind of shots can you do when you're under no pressure compared to when you're put under a little bit of pressure? Makes all the difference.
That's a nice shot. That
15.
one caught Watanabe by
17.
surprise. Watanabe's length maybe a touch short. Clever shot from Tze Yong. Fighting his way back into this opening game. Oof.
That's a steep one.
16. 17.
4 straight points as well for Tze Yong.
Yeah, he's playing back. Clever. Cannot give the initiative away. It's going to be a battle at the net.
Service over. 18. 16.
Playing back, yes.
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely jewel at the net. Oh, look at that.
Deception.
Fantastic badminton.
Yeah.
He was set in the wrong direction, Watanabe, but the shot from Tze Yong
19.
into the net.
16.
Oh, it's terrific. And this game is turning out to have everything in it. What we need now is a dramatic comeback from Tze Yong to force extra points. 3 points the gap. Watanabe closing in on this opening game.
Now the chances there for Tze Yong to play the back court from the net, so not play back. Yeah, that's brilliant. Because he can play up against the drift. Oh, he missed it.
Just wide.
20
And
game point.
Watanabe with
16.
4 game points, and the odds hugely now in his favour for this opener. Good net shot. Staying patient, Watanabe. He's unfazed, Tze Yong.
Service over.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Watanabe has played a really, really good first game, but Tze Yong is in no way out of this match at all.
17. 20.
And can he raise his game a little bit?
Play.
Then this match could go his way.
17-20, still staring down the barrel of 3 game points. And with a man of such speed, an easy finish in the end for Watanabe,
21-17.
who closes out the opener. Terrific opening game. And good signs for both men here.
相手、後継がです。ちょっと前行ってるかな。 こっちに呼ぶのがてかこっちに弾くロブこれ普通のロブ上げた方が安牌に入れてくれるから。
24 minutes of action, 21-17 the score.
こっちの方がいいね、こっちのハイバックのハイバックだからその低いロブ出したらカウンターを注意してで高いロブ打って自分はこっち待ち構えてラウンドが高いロブフォアを待ち構えてで自分自由できるんです上を打つバック前からも高いロブでクロスを見てさ最後はハイバック相手に行った
皆様にご案内いたします。写真撮影の際、フラッシュを使用しての撮影は禁止させていただいております。皆様のご理解とご協力をお願いいたします。
Pasti tulisannya diturun, bola susah diturun, kayak fokus langsung ke itu turunnya tengok dia itu sampai dia dibuka lagi intinya waktu dia buka cukup dia nggak sudah gue sekolah dia tak apa tuh lagi cari lagi orang buka macam buka mati lama-lama ya dia pulang.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Koki Watanabe.
Second game, love
Currently
ball,
not in the Japanese A team,
play.
so it's a good chance to sort of, display his skills. Missed it.
Oh, that was close.
1, love.
Yeah. Cork of the shuttle wide.
Service over. 1, love. 1, all.
Well, a chance, yes, Dean, for this week for Watanabe to do potentially one better than Suniyama, at least, who went out earlier today.
Suniyama has struggled ever since the Olympic qualification period started. Until today, he's lost 6 out of 7 first round matches since the Olympic qualification period started. So into the second round here was good, but could have hoped for more. I think there's quite a bit of competition as to who is going to join. It seems like he will qualify Korai Naoka.
Yeah.
And in order to get 2 players qualified, you must be within the top 16.
Yeah.
Both players must be within the top 16.
Three, 1.
We'll see Kenta Nishimoto on 2 occasions. We're going to see him later today in the last match here on court 1. And Nishimoto has looked extremely nervous in favorable positions. First against Antonsen last week in Korea, 17-11 up. And yesterday in his match against Lee Shijia, inexplicable nerves seems to suddenly riddle him. And I think it's the Olympic qualification period that plays its trick on the minds of some of the players.
Well, there's a lot riding on it. Nishimoto, the defending champion, of course, and he's going to be tired today. I mean, that match against Lee Shijia you mentioned, he really looked shattered towards the end, and he's got to face Kunabut Vitstan later.
Yeah. It's more the mental part of it. I think these Japanese players here, I think they practice tougher than one match in a tournament. So it's more the accumulated sort of mental strain.
Koki Watanabe challenges caught out.
Well, this will be a tough challenge to win. Both line judges, long and wide, called it out.
But have we had a successful challenge yet on this court here?
Earlier today we have, but not in the last couple matches, no.
No. Both of them got it right. There's nothing.
Challenge unsuccessful.
They've got
One
nothing on the
challenger
line
remaining.
judges here. They're absolutely brilliant
3,
so far.
4.
Yeah.
Play.
And that's comforting for the players that are currently playing on court 3 and 4, where there's no instant review system in place.
Just wide.
Yeah.
4. All.
And again,
Service over.
some shorter rallies
5.
in this
4.
second game so far. Change of ends. Both players trying to settle in the new conditions.
Service over. 5. All.
Looked like indecision
Yeah,
from Watanabe there.
I think his brain was working faster than his body and overthought that one. Well, it's patient from Watanabe. I think he no longer has the wind behind him, so he's having to play more drop shots. Earlier on in the opening game, he was hitting with more power more frequently.
Yeah, but also he can afford to be more patient here because he can overcover the front court or the 2/3 of the court that's closest to the net. He knows that it will be difficult for Tze Yong to play the back court with a lot of pressure on due to the drift.
Service
They've made a
over.
lot of mistakes, both of them, on the
6.
sidelines,
All.
actually. More than they should, in my opinion. Doesn't give you that much to play extra sharp on the sidelines.
Okay, comfort.
And clears or lifts. Should play with a reasonable margin.
Yes, at this level of men's singles, there's not much advantage, is there? Being a few more inches wide. So there's that.
Super follow-up.
Yeah.
Service over. 7.
It
6.
looked like Kenichi Hayakawa there on the coach's chair besides men's singles coach Yusuke Nakanishi. Kenichi Hayakawa is the club coach of Koki Watanabe, plays at the same club as most of us, Tomo and Kaneko. Watanabe and Higashino, mixed doubles pairing.
Okay, thank you. Eight, 6. Play.
Shot. Great play. Again, a little bit loose service return from Tze Yong, and punished not by one shot from Watanabe, but two. Good follow-up at the net, guiding it into the open space.
It's a very patient and a very aware
10-6
strategy of Watanabe.
And Tze Yong, he's got to step up because he hasn't really been in this match. The scoreline in the first still has those two really good saves that could easily have been points lost. And he hasn't been able to make a move. Simply got to get on the attack more. The Malaysian.
7-10.
He's got the drift behind him, but it's harder to play tight net as well when you've got the drift behind you. You don't believe that, Steve?
And it's got to be a bit more, I think. It's not a severe drift we have here in the Yogi Stadium.
11-7. Interval.
Well, 4 points. The lead for Koki Watanabe. And a game in the bag.
Service over, 1 home.
4-1, 20 seconds. 4-1, 20 seconds. 11-7. Play.
Look how close he was standing to the net. Koki Watanabe put some mental pressure on Tze Yong, knowing that it had to be a really accurate net shot. And then he produced one, but more
12.
on the lock side. Could easily have been an easy mistake. Fantastic deception he's got there in his forehand, Koki Watanabe.
13-8.
Look at it when it comes here. Yeah, super touch.
And Tze Yong was heading backwards.
And it's a good thing to think about. If you have some kind of disadvantage to other players, if you're very tall or a bit on the shorter side, or you're not moving that well, or you're having a little bit of technical difficulties wherever you're playing badminton, then you've got to have something else that sort of compensates for it, or that can help you get out of situations where you're at a disadvantage. It takes a step off Tze Yong every time he's putting deceptions on Watanabe, but this rally here, I felt there was more urge in the movement of Tze Yong, and I think he needs to raise the pace, because playing at the pace that he's done so far is not going to get him a win here. So there really isn't any other option than to play a bit more
Thank you.
risky.
Yeah, and a bit more intensity.
10, 13.
Haven't seen him hit the floor with big smashes in this second game. We saw plenty
Yeah,
at
exactly.
the beginning of the match for Watanabe
Yeah,
from that side of the court.
and when you're playing with the drift, you definitely want to be able to fire some attacks. But he's not been able to control the net. Again, he loses the battle at the net.
Oh, it's lovely from Watanabe. Oh, what a recovery. And he used every centimetre of his height. And Tze Yong here gets away with it, really.
Thank you.
There's the struggle from Tze Yong.
11, 13. Play.
Sometimes you've got to just pretty much move 5 centimeters above the floor and get as much back as you can.
Lovely shots.
Fantastic.
Trouble is, Watanabe's raising his game here as well.
Okay.
He can't lift there.
No.
He can't lift. And Tze Yong, he should realize that.
Okay,
He's got
thank
to
you.
have the initiative. He's got to play like the drift is much, much more severe. Because he's playing so clever, this man.
Fifth over. 14, 11.
It's going to take something special or a big change of strategy here for Tze Yong to stay in this game. That's a nice net shot. Spinning,
Service over.
caught the tape.
12, 14.
Fantastic deception.
Service over.
Again, and Tze Yong just left stranded.
15, 12.
Great shot from Watanabe. Look at that net shot. Wonderful from Watanabe.
16, 12.
It was well below the tape. He just tumbles it over. Look at that.
He had Victor Axelsen on the brink of defeat one year at the All England first round, I think. Was the one who, maybe it was the year where he actually won his second title. Axelsen.
17, 12.
Watanabe was the one who was closest to defeating him.
4. Jumps over. Good. Watanabe? It's okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my memory is, I get confused thinking back to performances by his teammates, Kodai Narioka, who also
13,
It was back.
pushed
17.
Axelsen pretty hard last year at some point.
Yeah, that was the World Tour Finals.
Yeah, that's right.
It was back in 2021 in the first round where he won the first game and lost to 19 and 19. Axelsen didn't win the tournament, at least he jumped. Yeah.
That's right.
Jumps over.
Well, Watanabe
18,
is in
13.
fine form today. He's playing with his brain and his body. And he's starting to look really confident whilst doing it too. Oh! Again, and Tze Yong off in a different direction. The backhand
19,
cross court from Watanabe
13.
into a big open space. Wonderful from the Japanese. A big, huge
20
cry
match
in
point.
celebration as well.
13.
Straight smash winner, 7 match points now.
Service over.
Well, Tze Yong has left this a bit too late to suddenly start being really assertive.
14, 20.
Good save. Watanabe happy to defend. Match point in the bag. He's floored.
There it is.
But what a final point that was
Okay.
for Koki Watanabe. Brilliant performance today. He got everything right. He had the better strategy and a superb performance. Incredible.
Match won by Koki Watanabe. 21-17. 21
Big smiles
14.
all round. What about this for a point as well? Dives to the floor for the first time, second time. I think there's one more in here yet. There we go. Brilliant. And up so quick. And finds the corner. Wonderful performance from him. And straight games in the end. Congratulations to Koki Watanabe. Straight games win, 21-17, 21-14 in 46 minutes. And into the Japan Open quarter-final. Welcome back, viewers, inside